So let's go into the story. Let's get the juice. You clicked on this video because you wanted to know how I gained weight. I went from 108 pounds to I'm now 139 pounds, and you want to know, sis, how did you gain weight? How do you get your body to look proportioned right? What workouts do you do in the gym? What do you eat? What protein shakes do you drink? All of those questions are going to be answered in this video. Do not forget to subscribe, hit that thumbs up for this video, comment down below if you have any suggestions or if anything in this video worked for you or didn't work for you, and maybe I can help you out. I'm going to start it off also by saying I am not a personal trainer. I am not a nutritionist. I'm not a professional. I simply just did what I saw. I took tips and tricks from different Instagrammers, and I gained weight. And now I'm sharing my story with you. So hopefully this helps you. So if you guys want to know how I gained weight, entire video, how did I gain weight? When I met my boyfriend, that was about 3 years ago. We're 3 years. Yeah. When I met Malcolm, I was 108 pounds. I was 108 pounds. I was very, very skinny. I was not going to the gym. I was not drinking any type of protein shake. I would eat maybe twice a day sometimes. And I was 108 pounds. I'm gonna link pictures throughout this whole video so that way you guys can see the difference. And I still get it to this day. A lot of people are like, you know for sure like your boyfriend, you know, got together with you because you were pretty, because girl, you ain't have nobody. And then you get into relationships, and you know how that goes. You got into a relationship. I got into a relationship with Malcolm, and we were constantly eating. Every time we were together, we were going out to eat, or we were, well, 90% of the time we were going out to eat for like the first year together. Now I'm very thin, and my metabolism like is very fast. So I would eat, and then it would just kind of sit. But I've only gained I only gained 10 pounds the first year. So I went from 108 to 118 the first year together. I started gaining weight because I started taking Apetamin. Actually, damn it, I forgot her name. Shit. I think it's Aaliyah J. I think it's Aaliyah J. Time of, you know, getting older, I was like, you know what, I want my body to look a little more full. You know, I want to look a little bit more like put together and more toned up. So I decided, how else am I going to do that without gaining weight? So I decided to place an order with Apetamin, and I bought 2 bottles. The bottle does not come filled all the way. I don't know if you guys can tell. You probably can't, or you can see like a little bit. The bottle stops or starts pretty much right here. That's exactly where it starts. Now you're supposed to take Apetamin at least 30 minutes before every meal that you eat. Now with Apetamin, what I've done, I started taking Apetamin literally half hour, and I would eat. I'd have breakfast, I'd have a full lunch, and I'd make sure I have a full dinner. And I did this for, I want to say, 3 months. So from 118 pounds, I went up to 126. For me, that was a lot of weight. And I'll link pictures again somewhere over here. I think it was 126. Yeah, it was like 126 and 128. And that's when I had posted a picture, and I had tagged Apetamin, and they reposted my photo on their Instagram. Once I started Apetamin, like I said, it comes in a bottle like this. So what you do is, I would wake up in the morning, and if I had time, which say, okay, you want to start Apetamin on a day that you have off, or a weekend, or, you know, when you're in the house. I started Apetamin when I was at work. So I woke up 8:30 in the morning. I took my 10 milliliters, because we have 5, 10, and 15. I would recommend starting at 10 because this will get you drowsy. So I took 10 milliliters, and I ate some oatmeal, which is usually what I would have in the morning. I would have like oatmeal and some toast and, you know, some orange juice or my coffee. And then literally the second, like the first 3 days that you start this, I'm gonna tell you right now, you will feel sleepy. I felt so tired. I felt so drowsy. It was like I just ate and literally just wanted to sleep. Like, that's all you're gonna want to do on Apetamin. The first 3 days, you're just gonna eat and sleep. But I guarantee you that will go away. For me, it went away after like maybe a week. Maybe a week. And it's hard because I work full time. So the first 3 days that I was taking this and I was at work, I'm like I don't want to do anything. I don't want to move, and my job is like I'm constantly moving. It was really bad to start on a day that I was working, but I started it. Like I said, I took it 3 times a day doing protein shakes. So I was drinking Ensure protein and leaves, which I'll link somewhere for you guys, and I drank those 3 times a day, 3 to maybe 4 times a day. And I was making sure that I counted my calories on my fitness app. So I made sure that I counted like all of my calories, and I made sure that I was doing that. I did that for a good 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and I noticed no change. I was still stuck at that like 120s weight. So I spoke to my boyfriend and I'm like, I don't know what it is. Like, I'm going to the gym, I'm drinking this protein. I was like, but I don't see any change. I don't see any difference. I don't feel any heavier. And that's when I was like, I'm gonna give it another shot. I'm gonna go back on Apetamin, and I'm gonna stay on Apetamin until I reach my 150. As well as taking Apetamin, I was taking Serious Mass. Now, Serious Mass is a protein shake, and what I do is, it's a big tub of protein shake. It's a weight gaining protein. It is 1250 calories. You can add berries, you can add peanut butter. I like to add peanut butter because of the taste. I'm not a fan of just like plain vanilla protein. I'll drink a protein shake on my way to the gym. Leave the gym, come home, take my first shot of this, eat a full breakfast, take a shower, lay down. And then when it's time for me to get ready to go to work, I'll drink an Ensure on my way to work. When I get to work, I'll drink either another Ensure, or I'll have like a yogurt or something small to snack on before I start, you know, the day. I'll work. When it's time for dinner, I'll take another shot of this, have my dinner. After the dinner, I would honestly, after my dinner, I would honestly be okay until the end of the shift. At the end of the shift, I will drink an Ensure on my way home. And when I come home, like if my mom has something made, or if I've made extra from meal prepping earlier, I would take another shot of this, and I would finish the night off with a meal. Now, if I don't finish the night off with a meal, I will have another protein shake from my another Serious Mass protein shake. And that will be it for me. Like, it. While you're taking Apetamin, that you are eating. A lot of girls think like they can just drink Apetamin and they're just gonna be Kim Kardashian the next day. It's not gonna happen like that. One thing they don't tell you, this will give you a little bit of a gut. I'm not gonna lie to you. After 2 weeks of me taking this, I did see like my stomach was like a little bit on the like bloated look inside. And that just told me that I needed to work on more cardio and more ab work, as well as doing leg work when I'm in the gym. Abs. So I did purchase a Sweet Sweat waist trainer that I do use at least 3 times out of the week. I go to the gym probably 4 to 5 times out of my week. Like, I probably take off maybe 1 or 2 days. Depends on the week. So Apetamin, I do follow them on Instagram. I will have it linked for you guys down below. I don't buy my Apetamin from them specifically, only because, like, you can't do like online orders. You have to call and make an order. I actually order mine from Transma Foods, something like that. I'll link where I purchased mine down below. I've been on the Apetamin for the past 3 months, and since the 120 something range, I am now sitting at 139 pounds. 139 pounds. For me, that was a big accomplishment because I was stuck in the 120s and I was like, I'm never gonna get out of the 120s. And I'm actually very, very happy, very proud of how far I've come. 108 pounds to 118 to 120 something to now 139 pounds within the last 2 years. So for me, that is a major accomplishment. This stuff does work. It does work, but you gotta work with it. You have to actively be in the gym. You have to actively be working out, making sure that you're eating your meals, and making sure that it doesn't just sit in your stomach. A lot of girls will do this, eat, gain a stomach, and then be like, oh, well, it didn't work. It went to my stomach, it didn't go to my booty. You gotta work for it to go to the booty. I'm telling you right now, you have to work that weight down. It's an amazing feeling. So if you are out there and you have never tried Apetamin, I would recommend you try it. You never know, honey. So thank you guys so much for listening to me ramble on. Hopefully I answered some questions that you guys had. If I didn't, again, leave comments for me down below. And I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. And yeah, let's roll into the video. What I do for my shake. Now this is for after the gym. I don't drink this before the gym. I use Serious Mass, and it is a weight gaining protein. It is 1250 calories. Now the 1250 calories is 2 scoops, but because I like to drink this twice a day, I only do 1 scoop in the morning and then 1 scoop at night. So I fill up my shaker bottle. You can get in any GNC or vitamin shop. I fill it up to 400 milliliters, and that will be between the 12 and the 10 fluid ounces on your cup. So I fill that up and I put it into my NutriBullet thing because we're going to be mixing this. Now you can just add the protein, shake it up and go, but I feel like that leaves a lot of chunks in my protein shake, and that's something that you don't want when you're taking this. So I'm going to show you guys what 1 scoop looks like, and you'll be like, oh my god. This is what 1 scoop looks like. It is huge. So I fill it up 1 scoop, pour it in there. And it's optional. I like to put peanut butter, a scoop of peanut butter, only because it just, you know, helps with the taste of the protein shake. So I'm going to go ahead and put in 1 scoop of peanut butter. And we are good to go. I have my post-workout meal with me.